here because League of Legends, Riot Games, the illustrious company who also had a sexual allegation against them, but everyone's kind of forgetting about that because of Activision Blizzard. They're
Yep.
detailing what they're going to do for the future. So before we go forward, though, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
How do you think the 2021 changes landed? Do you think the whole item revamp update was good?
I don't think it hit. I think the goal of the thing was like to make it so like you have more options, but I
Uh-huh.
still feel like people are just building the same thing every game, no matter what they do,
I
except for like a few
actually,
things here and there.
yeah, that's true.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Like it's cool. I mean, it is interesting, I guess, but it's like it's all the same. Like it doesn't feel very different, is what
From
I'm
what we
trying to say.
used to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. My opinion is like basically with the old system, I would give them this. There is a certain thing now where with some, because I base everything off ADCs, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some ADs where you can actually switch up the build now, but you could
Mm-hmm.
basically do the same shit even before, but it looks prettier. So I guess it's
Right.
easier to balance. Who the fuck knows? But I
Yeah. I
feel
like
like
that
it
they're
didn't land too well.
Yeah, I like that they're adding more items though. Like I like the Gale Force is the thing.
Yeah,
As if we're talking 80 items, like you got Gale Force, Kraken Slayer, and like the what is the Bloodthirster? Not the Bloodthirster, but like the healing one,
the shield
the Mortal
one.
Shield
Yeah,
Bow.
Mortal
Yeah,
Shield bow.
like
Yeah,
those are that's kind of cool. Like I feel like you do kind of have options there. It's like nice that they're adding new stuff.
yeah. You have
So
options with the
I'm into
mythic.
that. Yeah, I just want more items in general. I feel like the item pool is just small, especially like I mean I play mages a lot, especially for mages. It feels
Oh
like
yeah,
small.
that was a
Like
huge
all it
problem with
is,
this season.
yeah.
They had to buff all the mage items because they were so weak.
Mm-hmm. There's
But
much variety either.
yeah. Ooh, thank you, Jesse. I know I'm your favorite. But anyway, so let's get into the preseason 2022 overview. I have no clue what the fuck they're gonna touch. Like, think about like in past years what they've done. They've updated the whole dragons, right? Instead of giving gold, they give like the stupid buffs. They
Mm-hmm.
updated Baron. They gave us Herald. They updated the whole map. They updated the jungle multiple
They added
times.
plants,
They
blast
updated,
cones,
yeah, they updated the fucking items just now. So what else
grapes.
is left? The only thing I could think of is the roles themselves. Like they have to do like a massive update to the roles or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I'm thinking
anyway,
items.
you think it's still items? They're gonna do it again?
I
Holy
think so,
shit!
yeah.
I hope so. So let's see. From changing Summoner's Rift with Rise of the Cox to building up and refining the item system, which didn't really work, the last two preseason focused on reimagining and revamping long-standing elements of League's base game. I feel like the dragon one kind of did good though. This
hmm
year, rather than focusing on re-envisioning one particular area of the game, we're focusing on places in our current system, both in and out of game. They're probably going to mention the client here. They're probably going to update the client because they've been saying that. To strengthen and expand on. In short, here are our high level goals for this preseason: improve and build upon existing game systems. I have no clue what that means. Reward progression in a more meaningful way. Ranked update. When we're not doing a giant sweeping overhaul this season, okay, so they're being lazy. We're also not
Yep.
downscoping the level of work this year. Yeah, okay.
It's
We're
because they're dealing with the
happy.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
It's like we have other things to work on currently. Sorry, guys. Preseason's gonna be a little short.
Damn. We're happy with the foundations we laid in our past couple preseasons, and we think going back and strengthening a few of them is the right. So they're basically just touching up old systems they've already touched. Oh my god.
Okay, good. So items then.
It's gonna be a tad. Okay, let's see. Existing systems. Dragons. Oh shit. Our original goal was to increase game to game variance by creating a variety of distinct and memorable environments for players to master. I feel like they actually did that pretty well, because, like, with the ocean map, when they have the plants all over the place, I feel like that's one of the most impactful maps. Like, I have so many
hmm
ways to escape in the jungle now. I actually feel
Yeah.
safe as an AD.
It's weird to play Rengar and like champions that kind of rely on jungle stuff too, because like if you have ocean, you feel really good, but if it's
If
like
it's fire,
infernal, like
yeah.
you can't jump anywhere. You're kind of screwed.
All your bushes are gone.
Yep.
Anyway, rest of the elements brought us map terrain, new powerful dragon souls, and a game ending elder buff. These changes largely succeeded. With that said, okay, cool. A bunch of nonsense. Creating. So, what do they like? They want to create new terrain features that contribute to unique matches and how the game plays out after map transformation. So, they're going to update the map even more with the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Expanding the thematic possibilities of what empowers a dragon and how that empowers champions on the Rift. What the fuck does that mean?
It's so
Like,
general. It could be
yeah, what the
anything.
hell? Okay, so they're doing more dragons. Cool. Items.
There we go.
The Forge update brought a lot of changes. We originally set out to ensure that all champions are able to make different strategic decisions, which was not the case. We still just build
Yeah,
whatever's meta,
exactly.
like, honestly.
Yep.
We continue to think this is the right goal. We've heard your feedback that having a strategic decision about every item isn't always desired or possible. You got that right. We still want you to make a meaningful choice for every champion. We don't want legendary items to be held to the same standard. Some legendary items should be perfect for a few champs, and that's okay. But not the mythics. I feel like they're just... This is just a fuck you to Jhin, dude. They hate Jhin so much. Every item that's good on him, they nerf. I really hate it. There are currently a few gaps that we've noticed with the gold mine, so exploring the following spaces. More mythic options for support champions.
Boo.
I feel like I feel like it's pretty good for supports though. If you're a
I
tank
thought they had
support,
good stuff.
yeah, you either build Shirelias to engage or you build the Aegis for the shield. And then if you're Yumi, you either build Shirelias or the Healy one. So like
I've
I
seen the
don't
recommendations. Like if I play like tanky support, they also tell me to build like Sunfire.
that's crazy. Well, that's not a tank or
Interesting.
that's not a support item. That's a top lane tank item.
Oh,
It's for
why do they do
damage.
that?
I don't fucking know.
Whatever.
This shit's weird. Anyway, so more mythic options for supports. So just more items. That's cool. Improved legendary items for mages, assassins, and tanks. Yeah, fuck ADs, huh?
Okay.
Not
Works for me.
bad. Not bad.
More stuff.
Yeah, runes. We've continued to monitor both the use rates and power levels of runes. I feel like there's a couple runes that are good and then a couple that are never used. Like
Are runes
honestly,
and masteries the same thing, or are they just called runes now?
I don't know. I think they're the same shit, but I just call them
Okay.
runes. I think they're just runes now. So
Okay.
let's see. Most obvious, we feel the inspiration tree's identity has been fairly unclear. I never go that tree. The
Yeah.
the light blue
It's
tree
so
is so
dumb.
useless. We like to
Maybe as a
broaden its keystone.
secondary.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But that thing is so bad. It's super niche. It's so niche.
Mm-hmm.
The only good thing in it was Klepto, and they took that shit out.
Yep.
Anyway, reworked inspiration keystones, secondary rune balance adjustments. So basically nothing. They're basically doing nothing with runes. Cool. Objective bounties. Champion bounties act as a way to even out the game by getting extra gold from killing an enemy that's fucking you. They've been around for a while and have been successful, so we don't plan on making changes to them. But they're going to put something else in, which is objective bounties. The goal of these are to give losing teams more strategic options to get back into the game. So what does that mean? Is that
Is it
specifically for
only
a
for the losing
steal?
team?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say because if the winning team catches that shit, they're just gonna stomp you even harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think it's
Like,
basically like, let's say your team gets like 3 dragons, like
yeah,
straight, and then the enemy team gets a dragon, they get like more out of it somehow. I don't know
yeah.
with
Okay.
how, maybe gold, but I don't know. So let's see.
That makes sense.
We know there could be some concerns about objective bounties, but the main one being game length. Generally speaking, we think average game length is in a good spot right now. I feel like most of the games end at 15 or 20, but
I was about to say they're too short. Yeah.
yeah. We also
Like you
don't.
never go full build anymore. Like I feel like you used to go full build a lot more often back in the day, and you don't really do it anymore.
Oh yeah,
Like you're like 2, 3 items, you're gone. Yeah, the game's over.
yeah. That's why the ADs that are really good are the ones who have like the 2-3 item power spike. Like Vayne is good if the game goes past 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very rare.
Yeah.
So let's see. We also don't want to invalidate the big advantage caused by skill gap. If you're just that good in dominating your lane opponent and snowballing the game, that advantage shouldn't just disappear altogether. Okay, well, I don't really know what this means, but whatever. New and updated systems. Challenges. One of the new systems we're hoping to implement is challenges. Through the challenge system, a player will be rewarded for all of the challenging, unique, and fun goals they achieve throughout their games. Isn't that Eternals? Weren't they trying to do
I
that with
think so.
Eternals?
Yeah.
We've designed the system to assess a broad spectrum of league feats, so no matter what your playstyle is, there's something uniquely you to shoot for and celebrate. Not much of a ranked player? Yeah, absolutely not. But love collecting skins and champions? Absolutely. Are you amazing at CSing? Yes, sir. But leave the kills to teammates? No. Or maybe you're known for being the ultimate skill shot dodger. That's you, Adrian. Challenges let you personalize and show off the exact type of player you are. What if they have a challenge for like actually getting hit by shit? That'd be funny as hell.
Play Ornn, I guess.
Players can track their general mastery and investment in League of Legends. Players can. I thought that was through level. I thought players did this through level and like, what is it called? Mastery score on the champion. Like if I'm level 400 and I'm level 7 on Jinx, like doesn't that mean like I can track my thing on them? And then Eternals.
I feel like these things are awkward to put into League because you're not going to be actively during a game trying to get challenges. You're just going to try to win the game at whatever cost.
Maybe it's I mean, see, look, they give an example here. Maybe it's like a thing you just like hope for over time.
Yeah, like the ones that they currently give us challenges where like you get points and stuff during events, like get 30 kills,
Yeah,
blah blah blah,
that's what I'm thinking
3
they're gonna
wins.
do.
Yeah, so
They
I'm not
don't
really
want to
too
tie to an
crazy about it.
event.
I guess it's just more free shit.
Well,
So
yeah, it
that's
depends
cool.
what it gives you. If it gives you like skins and shit, then hell yeah. But let's see. So they
Yeah, I
can
see
track their
achievement
shit.
points.
They can visualize and compare achievements. No one cares about that. That's ranked.
Yeah.
That's ranked right there. Players have many different types of challenges and accomplishments to progress and strive towards. But why? Why would we do this?
Yeah, no one cares.
Yeah. So what? You fucking hit like, so what? You got 120 S grades in ARAM. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
you're still iron
Yeah,
or
you're still
bronze.
on.
No one's gonna respect you because of your challenges.
Damn.
They only
So
respect the rank.
progression identity updates. Earlier this year, we introduced progression identity changes. So basically, they're letting us customize our profile more. Part of the concepts we showed you. This includes showing off your accomplishments and specific challenges, which is this, through
Lame.
tangible elements in and around games. So you get titles, okay, tokens and rank, and they're updating. Oh no! Wait, what is this? Is this for ranked?
Yeah, I think those like ranked icons, so like master, grandmaster,
I
diamond,
actually like these a
plat.
lot. They make the iron one really fucking wiener.
Very tiny,
Yeah, like you're a cuck if you have that one.
small peepee.
Oh my god. Okay, this is so stupid. I really think this is stupid so far.
Imagine someone flexing the iron, man, when you're in like queue or whatever.
We
Like,
use
look at
this
my iron
update.
badge.
Dude, it's so bad. We use this update to really examine the visual elements of our existing identity system. I feel like they downgraded it. This looks like shit.
Yeah, the higher ones don't really look that crazy in comparison.
All of them
Like
don't
they
look
should add a little
crazy.
more.
Like right now we
Well,
have the ranked armor. The ranked armor looks cool. If
yeah,
even if it doesn't look cool, it at least looks unique. Like what is
like
this?
the
A stone?
borders.
Yeah. Like this is just a fucking stone. Who gives a shit? Bro, what is this? So anyway, right now we're focusing on providing more clarity while making improvements in places like ranked and prestige levels. That being said, we've heard your feedback on the desire to integrate champion-specific affinity to the personalization options. What does that mean? As well as
I don't
doing
know.
more with banners in the lobby, we'll explore that, what could look like in the future. I feel like they're saying, like, yeah, people have been asking for this. I feel like they're lying. Who the fuck asked for this?
Fake comment, yeah.
Yeah, like, how this filters with other systems. The aim of the challenges system is to provide broad goals and visual representations across how much time you've wasted in League of Legends and compete
hmm
against others. This includes integrating systems like Champ Mastery, Eternals, Ranked, Levels, Events, and Collection into one umbrella. Oh, actually, that might be good for me, so I could show how many tokens I am during an event. I could be like a no-life. That's pretty cool, I guess. That's kind of useless, but... The system, though it may feel similar to Eternals, is designed to highlight the work the other and work with the other systems. The unique space carved out for champion-specific skill like Champion Master and Eternals will still be an important part of League experience. The approach we're taking lets us continue to provide more targeted gameplay goals, and then you could have specific challenges for specific people like one tricks, ARAMs, and who cares. We're still rewarding broader groups of players who do a little bit of everything. Right now we're tracking towards having challenges included as part of the preseason 2022, but that means that they don't know if it actually will be. Cool. Is that it?
That was pretty lame.
That's this preseason's ass.
hmm
Holy shit.
They
Like
got to beat that case.
like what are they like unless the dragon like changes are crazy and the item changes are like pretty crazy, which they're not cuz they're only doing supports.
Well, I
and
mean,
a
they're adding
little
more
bit.
items in general. Yeah, so I'm
Well,
cool
no,
with that.
only for supports.
Well, I mean, improved legendary item options. That means they're adding legendaries.
No, that means they're changing the items.
Oh, they're changing them? Oh. It says options, though. I thought that means like they're adding more stuff.
Improved. You don't improve something new.
I guess. That's lame then.
Yeah.
They're gonna improve
Runes, like,
longsword. I see you right there.
yeah, like
Longsword
what?
has one more AD.
No, two.
Like there you go, guys. We improved it. You're welcome.
Instead of 10, it gives
You guys
12.
should build it more now.
Long sword stuff.
Keep your long swords. Don't upgrade them.
Why would you buy D-Blade?
Yeah. Buy
Oh my
longsword.
god, dude, this was so bad. What do you think of this nonsense?
I think it's just filler. They shouldn't have released this thing.
Yeah. I'm actually really curious to see what people think. I don't know where to go to like see other people's opinion. I guess Reddit, but like I feel like people
Yeah.
are gonna clown on this.
Yeah, I mean, how are they gonna put this on the front page? Like, wow, preseason, and then there's nothing here. There's no content, nothing exciting.
You're not
Really,
excited for the
unless you're a support
dragons?
player.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, not
that too.
really, because they don't really tell you anything. Really, they're just saying like everything's very
We're
general.
gonna
Like they can
change
do
it.
anything. Yeah, they're just saying we're gonna change it. Like, who cares? Like, tell us something. At least in the preseason for like the other things, they actually told us like what they're doing.
No, I
Like
feel like they did
elemental
the same
dragons,
thing.
right?
They
Did they
kind
not?
of
Or
well in the beginning they kind of told us what they'd be doing, but they didn't say like how. Like they
so
kind of did what they
general?
did here. They said like, "Hey, we're gonna touch this," but they didn't tell us how.
Uh,
I
yeah,
feel
I
like
don't
we're
know.
gonna
I mean,
get
I'm not a
another
huge
post
fan of it.
about it.
I hope so. I feel like, I don't want them to talk too much about the challenges thing because I think this thing is super lame, and I feel like they're taking a lot of like effort into it. They're putting a lot of like resources into making this challenge thing, but I think it's going to be really dumb, like Eternals.
You know why?
Why paywalls?
Monetization, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said it has to go hand in hand with other shit, right? Let's say
Yeah.
I'm like a casual guy who bought like all the Eternals like a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
You can only see them in game, right? So what if Riot gave me the option to pay more money to buy more Eternals and then to actually show people I actually like leveled them?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a way to incentivize more buying. This is so stupid.
It
Holy
explains why they're
shit.
putting so much effort into it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that
This
ranked
takes up
thing
half the
too.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like look at this shit.
And then the other half is dragon and items.
Dragon items and runes. It's 3 things combined and bounties, so 4 things. It's 4 things combined in this whole like half, and then the other whole half is dedicated to just visual shit.
Yep. Just cosmetic.
Wow. That's so crazy. Well, anyway, preseason looks like it's gonna fucking blow. Hopefully it's not going to. But now we're gonna move into patch notes. So, are you gonna stick around with us, or are you
Yeah,
gonna...
I'll stick around. It looked
Alright,
like
cool.
some juicy stuff. I saw like some big paragraphs, so
Oh yeah, let's
means
look
they're
at this
making some
shit.
changes, I hope.
Alright, here, I'll do this too for your convenience.
Ah, nice.
Alright, so patch 11.16 notes. There you go, I'm a little late, but no one gives a shit. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what's happening. You're here, we're back, and it's time to crack open 11.16. In this patch, we're helping out some sad friends. Wait, are they touching a Mumu? No, that's next patch. So they're touching Nunu and his snow penis. Sivir's sharpening her blade, okay, and Jarvan's getting probably buffed. Cool. Short Yordle with a short fuse. Oh, oh no, they're gonna nerf Ziggs bot. And a monk with a big kick. Are they nerfing Lee Sin? No way. We're also making a sweep of adjustments to a Soul of Alignment and a Babe who can strike a chord with just about anyone. Oh, they're doing the Sona update!
The Sona update.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I'm actually really excited for this shit. Holy fuck. I actually think this is gonna be really good.
Are they like making her stuff more spammable or something like that?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see when we get there.
Yeah, oh my god. I don't know if they kept what I saw, because usually they change it, but like, if they kept what I saw, I'm gonna be very happy. Adding some item changes and new features in ranked. Ever wanted solid proof that you're better than your friends? Okay, so they're already doing what they said in preseason right now. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, patch highlights, we don't care, and we'll go over the skins at the end. So, champions, Diana. Have you seen a lot of Diana?
Yeah, I have actually.
In the jungle?
Pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna nerf that shit. They already
Her update
nerfed it once.
Her update's dumb because like basically what they did is they said here's more damage, like here's another damage ability. Where her W did no damage, now it does damage and it's her it's her ultimate.
Yeah.
So they just like it was just a pure buff, like it wasn't like a buff to numbers, just like here's another ability that does damage now.
Yeah.
So it's huge, I think.
They
That's
kept
why
the
they're using
other
her a
one
lot.
the same, and then they basically just added damage.
Yeah, and her clear is great with her AoE passive and her W. Like it's just really good clear.
And the passive cleave.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's crazy. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they don't like jungle Diana. I think that's honestly where she's best though now. I don't think she's a mid
Yeah, I
laner
think she's
anymore.
really strong in the jungle, yeah.
So they definitely don't like that shit. Let's see what they're doing. Then has become a popular jungle pick, and here at Riot, we like to say we like diversity, but we really don't. So we're nerfing
Mm-hmm.
it. Damage to non-epic monsters, aka jungle camps, reduced.
Yep.
But that's just the passive. I don't think this is going to change almost anything. This is a stupid change.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, my third hit of my auto doesn't do as much damage. Okay.
Slow down her clear though, so that's good.
A little bit, yeah. But
If you don't like Diana.
it's definitely not going to, like, take her out of the jungle. It's just going to, like,
Mm-hmm.
nerf her jungle a little bit. But anyway. Fiora. Have you seen a lot of Fiora?
No.
Neither have I. I've only seen Elijah play it a couple times. But if you meet a good Fiora, they fucking... They
Scary.
handle you. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what are they doing? Fiora's been on the strong side. At higher levels of play, we're bringing her down. They're nerfing her. Wow. The cooldown of the E is going up by 2 seconds later.
Damn. Huge nerf.
Yeah, I don't think this matters.
Yeah, me neither.
J4. I've seen nothing of J4. I think J4's ass. What do you think?
I agree. I think he's a cool champion though.
I think he just needs an
Like his
update.
kit.
He's too old. He's too simple.
Yeah.
Adrian, this guy's the king of fucking Demacia.
I
What
like his
makes him
simplicity.
think like the king? Like,
I don't think he needs like a rework like of his ability. I like the way his abilities work and stuff like that. Like I think there's like a lot of like
he needs the
outplay
Mundo
potential.
treatment.
Like just a touch up.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
feel like he's so uncool for being the king of Demacia.
Keep his identity. I mean, these changes look good. Let's go
Like,
into
at
it.
least give him a visual. He does not look like a fucking king.
He's ugly. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I think he needs like super buff. So what are they doing? Passive damage increased, that's really good. Our bonus damage ratio increased. The Exemplar of Demacia has been excelling in any level of play. Damn, that means even at low level, if you build like full lethality, you're still not doing anything. We're amping up his ult to make a bigger impact. Cool. So instead
I
of
like
8%, they're going to 10%. That's pretty good. That's alright.
Let's say
And then the
20%
ult,
increase.
yeah, the ult bonus damage from 150 to 180. And it's not even like bonus AD, it's total AD. So
Yeah.
that's pretty big.
That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
like try this guy out.
The one thing I'm scared of, though, which I don't like, is Jarvan as a champion really falls off hard late game. And you're kind of at that point incentivized to build, like, you know, kind of tanky. But with this, people are just going to build him, like, full damage.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, he's kind of getting the Rek'Sai treatment, where Rek'Sai used to be like a tanky jungler, and then they just
Yeah.
made the ulti like damage now. So it's
She's an
like
assassin.
you have to build damage to take advantage of the AD ratios.
I feel like unless you have, like, a lot of CC, unless you're, like, Sedge or Zac, or maybe, you know, in fringe cases, Nautilus, the whole idea of, like, you be like not doing assassin levels of damage in the jungle, it's just not going to work out for you. I've noticed like every like somewhat tanky jungler they've put in the jungle that's not like a hard tank ends up becoming an assassin.
Well, that's because they update him that way. I kind of liked tankier fighter Rek'Sai, but they updated Rek'Sai in a way that it's like there is no merit to playing a tankier Rek'Sai. Like you just like you're shooting yourself in the foot by playing tanky Rek'Sai because you're not taking advantage of the updates that they're doing.
Yeah, and
You know
while
what I mean?
you may have liked Tanky Rek'Sai was bad.
What? I mean, tanky Rek'Sai CC is good. No, I mean,
Well, yeah, the one CC she had, I guess. That's
yeah,
the
it's
thing I'm
not
saying.
AOE. It's
Unless you're
not
a
like
hard
big.
tank,
It's
you
good
end up
ganks.
becoming an assassin.
Like you can get good picks, and if you just live, then it's like now it's a 5v4 and you're good to go. So
Yeah, but
like, think about Rek'Sai is you go in, you die. You don't get the kill.
well, isn't that your whole point? The whole point of assassins, except for maybe like Zed and maybe Kha'Zix, is you go in, you kill, and then you die.
Yeah, but the cool thing that Jarvan used to have when you played tanky Jarvan is that he can R in and then just like EQ out.
but
and get a knockup too on the way out. Like he was good at locking people down back in the day, and
yeah,
like
but after that he was
people
pretty
played him tanky. I was
useless.
like, it's pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was like a all around type jungler.
I guess so. But that was way back when. That was like way back when.
Yeah, I miss those days.
Yeah, so Jarvan, full damage. Here we go. He's coming. Oh
Yep.
my boy. Okay. What do I think of Jin? As I've alluded to before, I think Jin basically is one of the best ADs they've ever made. Super unique, super iconic. One of the best like known and fun champions in the bot lane role. And they just love smacking him across the fucking mouth with their fucking cock all the time. Oh, he could use 3 penis strike. Oh, okay, yeah. Instead of it being 3 penis strike, it's only gonna activate for 2 of the autos on him. Why? It's a bug fix. Oh, okay, thanks. Like, are
Did it
you
actually
stupid?
increase his attack speed, or did it like work with his passive that like attack speed gives him damage?
It gave him damage because of the attack speed,
Okay, all right.
and it was on 3 autos like it's supposed to be, but they
How's
bug
that a
fixed
bug?
it to 2. Yeah, exactly. How is that a bug?
It's three. It's the three strike. So why I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know because he was too good with it. Anything that's
Hmm,
too good on Jin gets nerfed just for Jin as a bug fix. But anyway,
weird.
I think Jin's in an alright spot. I really don't like that the best keystone on him is Dark Harvest, but I mean, there's nothing really better, so who cares? In general, Jin's fine though. His late game still hurts like a truck. As long as he can start like 2-shotting or 1-shotting ADs, and as long as he could still kill Tryndamere before Tryndamere can pop his ult, I think he's in a good spot. I think
Hmm.
like ultimately he's in a good spot. He could be in a better one though. These are definitely not the best days Jin's seen, but he's not like bad. So let's see what they're doing. Jin has been feeling rather lackluster and he hasn't been making the cut into most games. Yeah, I could see that. With a deadlier flourish and an even deadlier finale, he'll have a better shot. Okay, so what are they doing? The damage on the W is going up by 10. This does nothing. You don't use the W for damage, you use it for the root.
Hmm.
The R current call, the minimum damage ratio is 25. This doesn't seem like a lot, because it's only like 5%. But because Jin gains so much AD out the ass, I mean, I guess it kind of matters, although the execute kind of makes up for everything, so. This really doesn't matter. This changes almost nothing.
Is that 10 damage early though? Like level 1, 10 on the W,
Yeah, but
or
you know how hard the W is to land?
I mean I don't know. An early game like that could make a difference.
From 50 to 60?
Yeah, like in early like low levels, like a 10 difference is kind of big, no?
Not really. Well, if it was something that you could spam, like if it was on the grenade, I would agree. But
Hmm.
this thing's on like a 20 like second cooldown or 21-second cooldown.
All right.
I don't think it's that like crazy. Anyway, karma. Okay, so this is the big one. I used to hate karma and I still kind of do. I used to call karma the support who was like the jack of all trades, master of none, right? Like she could shield,
Hmm.
but if you want better shielding, you get Janna. She could kind of peel. You want better peeling, go to Janna or go to like Leon, anyone else basically. Like her peel wasn't as good as everyone else's. Her shield wasn't as good as everyone else's. I guess the only thing she provided that was really like good with her, and again, you want poke, go to Brand, but the only thing that was unique to her basically was like her move speed, right? Her
Hmm.
mass move speed and her mass shielding. And I think for the longest time I undervalued it because once Elijah started playing this with me, the move speed and the shield is really whatever. It's all right, but like the move speed you get from Karma is actually crazy. It is actually so insane. And the other utility she has, like with the CC, that's not as good as others, but it doesn't even need to be. It's actually so ridiculous how much utility you get from the move speed from her
Yeah.
shield.
It
It's
could
so
stack with
crazy.
the move speed item too, right? Like one
Yeah,
of those
it's so
speedy up
crazy.
items.
You go like hacking fast. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Hmm.
But let's see. They didn't like that, so I know they're nerfing it. But they're like apparently someone on YouTube said if you're changing at least 3 abilities, it's counted as like a mini rework. So someone said they're mini reworking her.
Yeah.
Passive on hit cooldown reduction removed. Cooldown reduction for the okay, I'm not reading all this shit. Basically, before your passive of you getting the free ulti, could be reduced by auto attacks. Now it can't.
Yeah, it's only abilities.
Yeah. So that's just a straight nerf. But that's fine. Because now the
But they
Q.
increased the what is it called?
What?
The decrease
Yeah,
from the
so if
past.
you hit
So like
shit, you
abilities
actually
do
get more. Yeah. You
Yeah.
get more cooldown.
Apparently, if you hit the Q
On more
twice, like
people, yeah.
yeah, more people, you can instantly
Get it back.
recharge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 people, I think you instantly get it back, which is kind
Yeah.
of cool.
It's
Kind of cool.
actually crazy.
Yeah.
But the Q is getting nerfed, except for cooldown and mana cost. So it does slightly less damage, but you could spam it more. That's fine. The
Mhm.
Q2, way more damage on the
Damn,
ulti
that's
one.
interesting.
Like that's a lot of damage too. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
From 175 at like max to
To
220.
220. That's stupid. But most of the time you don't get hit by that. Like almost ever.
The initial hit you get hit, but not the second one.
Yeah. But the
Because
second
it
one is
has
the
like
one getting
splash
buffed.
damage to it.
The second one is the one where it pops from the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah,
this is
that
the
one.
initial damage, so that's good. Because the initial damage is what you hit them with, right?
Oh, wait. Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, this says Q2 Soul Flare initial damage. So that's like the impact when it like explodes, and
Oh,
then
shit.
the second
Wait,
hit is the other one.
that's crazy. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Okay,
Because
the
like unlike
Inspire. Go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
I was about to say unlike the normal Q, like if the Q2 hits its max range, it blows up anyways. So
Really?
it has like a bigger AOE.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I didn't know that. I
Hmm.
never played Karma.
It doesn't have to hit something to explode.
Damn. Okay, okay. So, the E. The shielding is going up. The move speed is getting kind of nerfed. Instead of scaling, it just stays at 40. And then, what is Defiance buffs? What does that mean? 30% total shield amount, 100% bonus, 30%. Yeah, they're nerfing the move speed massively. Jesus Christ. I guess that's the ulti one.
Yeah, wow, the move speed is super. Like it's now level 1 move speed.
Yeah, holy shit.
I
So
didn't
they
know it was
don't
this
want
high
her
to begin with.
mass move speed. They just want the single champion one to be good. I guess.
Damn, that's not great. That's literally the best thing with Karma, you were just saying.
Yeah.
They're taking it away, kind of.
It was
They're
kind
trying
of
to make her do
ridiculous, though.
more damage, less utility.
Yeah. I mean, damage is a form of utility in and of itself, but
Yeah, her
this
stuff's
is
more
crazy.
spammable, kind of, with the passive.
If you think about it, this was better than Shirelia's.
Yeah,
Her ulti was literally a better Shirelia's. Holy shit. And on a lower cooldown, I think. Alright, well, anyway. Karma, I think she's better, honestly. I think she's probably better because they gave her more damage, so. Excuse me. Lee Sin. Have you seen Lee Sin?
a few times. Yeah, he's always like present in the meta.
Is he good?
I think so.
I think he's
Like he's
ass.
a solid. Like I think he's just like a solid pick. Like you can't go wrong with him.
I think the absolute opposite. I think Lee Sin is one of the worst picks in this game, and anyone who plays him is stupid.
Hmm.
Like, anytime I see a Lee Sin, most of the time, those people lose. Like, that team loses, whoever has the Lee Sin. He ends up doing nothing, taking everything, and, like, he's just useless. He's not even, he's beyond useless. He's like a vacuum. He's useless, and he takes everything good away from everything else. Because he's a
I feel like he
shithead.
sucks late, but his early and level 6 are both really good.
Yeah, but at that point,
If
he's,
you know how to
like,
use
just
it
play
properly.
Pantheon. Pantheon's way better.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he provides a lot of utility with the kick, but I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, but
A
the
lot of
kick
big
is so
potential.
hard to do,
So
like, good. Like, if
he
you
wins
do it
one v
good,
ones in the
yeah, but...
jungle too.
Yeah, fuck Lee Sin. I hate Lee Sin. And you know
I
what?
hate
He's
Lee Sin.
getting nerfed. He's getting nerfed.
Yeah,
His Omni Vamp apparently is a problem. No one cares. This guy's ass.
it's not a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, Lulu. So, you've kind of, in recent... Well, not recent, but... In your history, you've been a little bit of a Lulu connoisseur.
Yeah, I played her a bit.
Why did you go to Lulu? I'm curious. Because I have my own ideas.
Polymorph's kind of OP.
Okay, okay.
And the other, like the cool thing about polymorph the W is that, like you can use it defensively and offensively, which I think is really good. And I mean, the R catches people off guard too. It's just a
Okay.
more fun, probably one of the most fun Enchantress supports out there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I've never played Lulu. I kind of know what she does because she's a support and I like playing Kog'Maw. But in general, I think she is one of the best supports with one of the highest skill ceilings in the support category. Like, a good Lulu can do so many things. She could peel, she could help you engage, she could keep you alive, she could shut down like the enemy from doing something. There's so many things a Lulu can do if she's good.
Yeah, she's like a cooler Yumi in my opinion. Like Yumi's lame, but Lulu's cool in my opinion.
Yeah,
They kind of do
Yumi's
the same
easy.
job.
Yumi's easy, Lulu's hard.
Yeah.
But I think Riot is figuring this out because I think Lulu has been untouched for too long, and I think she's really fucking good. I think she's one of the best supports.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they doing? W cooldown increased, R cooldown increased early. So while Lulu's power and average plays balanced, she's strong and skilled and even stronger in elite. Well, exactly, like I just said. With a person who has a really high skill ceiling, the elite players are going to go crazy with her. So, the W. Which one is the polymorph? Is it the W?
Yeah, it's a W, but it's
Damn.
also the attack speed thing, so it's the same ability.
Okay. So the cooldown is going up by 1 second. Do you think this matters?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. Me neither. The R, the wild growth. This cooldown is going up by 10 seconds early, 5 seconds mid game. This doesn't matter. Lulu's still great.
That's not a huge thing.
Yeah. Alright, we got the tree. I'm gonna count to tree. So,
And they wrote an essay for him.
yeah, holy shit. You know why? Because the only time he had in the sun recently was when he was a support and he built like full mage. And then they nerfed it because it was too OP and now he's ass. The only thing they need to do with him, and I've said it before, and you know what I'm about to say, they need to revert his ult. They need to revert his ult, and everything else about him is great. Like, I don't know what I want to talk with the guy who, like, did you play test this thing? Did you play test the ult? Because I'm not even, like, shitting right now. I feel like at least 80% of the time, this ult does not hit anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when we saw it at first, we were like, holy shit, this is like a beyond a lane-wide ulti. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then it travels at 2 centimeters a second, and you're like, okay, wow. Like,
yep.
I'll
Anyone
just run away from it. Not even. You don't even need a speed buff. If you have boots, you can outrun it.
Yeah, if it's especially if it's coming from a distance, like he has to catch you way off guard. You have to not be paying attention. Plus, it has no like this is the reason why lane Maokai sucks. Like it doesn't do anything in lane. Like how are you gonna use that in lane?
You won't. Like who does it benefit? Like there's so many ways they can make it better. They can make it so like if the ulti hits your team as it's like moving, your team gets like a move speed buff or like a damage reduction buff for a little bit. Like there's like branches on you or something. You get like a shield. Like they could make it good, but it literally is so bad.
It was so cool.
It was great. It was one of the best ults in the game. It gave an AoE 20% damage reduction with a nuke afterward. The more damage he tanked, that was great. Was
cool.
Holy shit, bruh. I get so angry because like Maokai used to be such a cool character and he was good, and now he's just shit.
Yeah, if they kept all the changes and just gave him his ult back, like, he'd be such a cool champion. I think.
Same thing with
some of the changes that they did was cool. Like the one with the sapling, how they become bigger if you throw them. Like,
it adds fucking like depth to his kit. Like, okay, I don't have to just fling the E out. Now I could hide it in the bush and it's gonna do more. Like, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, this let's just keep going.
He used to be so much more. He used to be a jungler, a top lane.
Yeah, bro. Now he's nothing.
This guy had so much potential.
You go top, you feed. Like, what is this? And like I said, the only time he ever saw the light of day recently was full AP support when it was OP because of items, and they nerfed it. But anyway, Levy, they have to buff him. There's no way they don't buff him. Passive heal increased. E detonation damage decreased.
They did it again.
This is nothing. This is so bad. Top Maokai has been struggling to stay in lane even with his tank builds, so we're increasing his sustain. That's not the problem. You want a sustain guy, get Mundo or Garen. Support Mao and his saplings have been causing a commotion in the bot lane. Not really. Where AP builds off for powerful scaling, Maokai will still have strong poke, but we're toning it down even more for like the 5th time. Cool. One more thing, Maokai's original passive values were bugged. He was healing for less of his maximum health. It was by 1%. It was by 1% early. And it wasn't scaling properly. So the previous values of his passive heal reflect or bug in-game values. Now the scan has been corrected, and the heal for his maximum health is even bigger bump. So how big is this? So 5 to 65 plus 5 to 13% to same amount, 5 to 65. I don't think they're adding in Lizzo, Vishal. Come on. To 7, 8, and 15% of his max health. Do you think this does anything?
It might. I'm curious about how much that 15%, like plus 15% max health would do.
But that's
Like, is
at
that gonna
level
be like
17.
yeah, but that sounds like some stylish shit if you like especially if you can spam this thing. Doesn't this cooldown like get lowered if he uses abilities or something like that?
Yes. I think it's if
That
other
seems
people
kind
use
of interesting.
abilities around you.
I'd like to try it out just to see what happens.
I feel like his healing isn't the issue because in a team fight, you'll probably get this off once, maybe twice. Because remember, you have to auto for this, right?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. They should just give it to him, like no autoing.
It's like a cooldown thing. Like you just heal
Like Alistar.
periodically.
Yeah,
That would actually be so much better. Holy shit.
yeah.
Like think about
Like
now, if his
Alistar, but
heal
it
is on a
only helps
cooldown.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, that would be so crazy.
Because then he doesn't have to auto. His auto attacks suck.
And that's one of the big problems. To actually go in on top lane and get the auto to heal, you usually end up taking more harass to try and do it than you're gonna end up healing for.
hmm
Like it's a bait. It's literally a bait passive.
Yep.
That's crazy. Yeah, that idea, if it just passively like goes off and it's on a cooldown and it just constantly keeps healing you, that would actually be great. Holy fuck. Adrian, you're a
Yeah.
genius.
I know. I should work for Riot.
Exactly. Don't catch that case though. So E,
Just being an
sapling
ideas
toss.
person. Yeah, word. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the whole thing to cool down, then I'm gonna pop in. Like when they're desperate, for more
Please,
people.
will take anyone. Anyway, the E. How bad are they nerfing this? 5 damage. 5 damage plus. I don't fucking know. The Maokai sucks ass. Whatever. Who
AP
cares?
ratios went down to
Yeah.
upper level.
Who gives a shit?
It's
Don't play
whatever.
Maokai.
Yep.
Okay, Nunu. I actually think Nunu. Have you seen him recently or no?
No, I haven't seen him at all.
I think he's pretty. He's super niche, right? Like,
I hate playing against him though. He's
yeah.
good, super good objective control.
Yeah, like if you play Nunu, there's no reason why you should not get every dragon or every
Yeah.
like objective.
His
But
ganks are great. They take zero investment and they're always annoying, especially if you have like an immobile laner.
what do you mean they take zero investment?
Like he just rolls up with the ball. If he hits you, he hits you. If he doesn't hit you, he just drives by and then goes somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have to invest flash or anything like that to like try to like be like an annoying person in the game.
Well, what if you flash to like try and get the E off?
I mean, yeah, but like usually you won't commit to a gank if you don't land snowball. So
Okay. So
and it's so easy to do.
it's either like it's very like obvious if it's a hit or miss gank.
Yeah. Also, you can. He's one of those people that you can just gank like through lane because he's so
The
fast. Like, what are you
snowball,
gonna do if
yeah.
Nunu's charging at you?
Run.
Like, you either flash or you use one of your dashes. But if you don't have a dash, then it's like
You just
there
get
isn't much of
hit.
an option for you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, Nunu's super niche. Like he's either like good objective control, pretty good ganks, but he doesn't have a lot of like back end power. He's basically a guy that helps his team, and if his team is ass, then like what can he do?
Yeah. He's all bark, no bite. Like the snowball looks scary,
Yeah.
but then when it does zero damage, you're like, wait, let me kill this guy.
It's just for CC. But
Uh-huh.
let's see what they're doing. So they're gonna buff him as they said before, but like let's see why.
Mhm.
Base move speed increased, E damage ratio per snowball increased. Nunu and Whelmp have hit a slump. It's time to give them a good old bump. To get the snowball rolling, we're reverting part of their nerf from patch 11.2. Damn, that's a while ago. While throwing them more damage when they're building more aggressively. Okay, so the move speed going up is a really good thing.
It
Like,
matters for him, yeah,
yeah,
because move speed
super
is a
good.
lot to
A
Nunu
jungler. And especially with him with the
and a
snowball.
jungler. Yeah.
But yeah, super good there. And then the E damage is getting a pretty big AP buff from what it used to have. And
Yeah. What
total
is that
damage
first number on the
ratio.
total damage ratio? Is that 54?
Yeah, it's 54 to
Such a
90
random number.
because it's per snowball.
Uh huh. That's
So
good. I mean,
how
that's
many does
almost
he
like a
throw off?
double.
9?
Yeah, if you hit it all 3 times,
Yeah,
yeah.
so 9 times 6 is 54, 9 times 10 is 90. So
Damn, so this thing's gonna do damage now. That's interesting. Usually AP Nunu, like the snowball is where you get the damage. The E doesn't really do that much damage if you're
yeah,
playing AP Nunu.
they almost doubled his damage if you hit every snowball.
Okay, so look forward to seeing Nunu mid, I guess.
Nunu AP again. AP Nunu back.
AP mid.
I miss old Nunu. I miss the like point and click snowball.
Yeah, dude, I remember I played against the Nunu like back in my early days of League, and I had no idea what was going on. But this Nunu was building full AP. Whenever he threw the snowball for you, like your whole health just went like chunked to 70%, and then you were super slowed, and he just like smacked you till you died. It was hilarious, dude.
He smacked
I got
you
destroyed by a Nunu. I'll never forget that day. Like he just came out of nowhere, running at you top speed, threw the snowball, and he just walked away as you died. It was like he knew it was enough to kill you. That thing's ratio. I don't know if it was the ratio or like what he was building, but it was insane.
The snowball would be really slow too.
Yeah, it's such a slow traveling thing, and like you're just oh shit, here it comes, boom! It's like your whole and like forget about like when you ulted, forget about it, dude. That thing does so much damage.
Oh my god, dude! I hate how they like the E's better because it provides more CC. Because if you land everything, you get a root. But they really like they took all the damage the E could do and they split it up into like 9 separate things that you have to all land, which almost no one does, I think. But
I forget the E is actually a skill shot. Like I didn't know that you had to spam press it when I first played.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
I thought you did it automatically.
No, it's so like
Yeah,
they made Nunu a lot harder.
Yeah, hard to play for sure. He was very easy back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, he was simple.
Simple.
But
yeah.
Overall, this is a great buff to Nunu in both ways. Both the move speed, both the damage. Great. Cool. Oh god, Shaco. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this out here right now. This is somehow gonna be a buff because he's getting a skin next patch. I don't know like anything else. All I know is he's getting the skin, so they're probably buffing him. So let's see.
Good hypothesis.
Q orange smoke VFX removed are bug fixes. You could kind of count that as a buff. Last patch we fixed a long-standing bug where Shaco's smoke poof wasn't showing up through the fog of war, and by long-standing we mean like 2 years. This change also sparked a conversation around proper counterplay in League. Constantly panning around to look for orange smoke isn't the type of gameplay we want to enforce. So we're reverting the poof and fixing some... Wait, what?
Wait, that's actually crazy.
Don't they like clarity? No, like, do you remember when he would Q, you'd see, like, the little orange smoke right when he went invisible? And you'd be like, oh, yeah. He just went invisible?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like, that wasn't happening for 2 years.
No, but they said you could see it through the fog of war, too.
Oh, you can? No, so it's saying it wasn't.
See him on the map. No, look at the thing, removed.
But that's in
Shaco's
11:15.
orange smoke effect no longer appears from the enemy's point of view when cast through fog of war.
No, but look, that was fixed in 11:15 in the last patch.
But
so for 2 years, right because they're removing it again.
What?
So look. Before 11.15, for 2 years, you couldn't see the smoke in the fog of war. You couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then last patch they fixed it, so even if you didn't know Shaco was there, you would see the poof, and you'd be like, okay, he's here now. Like, we know he's here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they removed it a patch later again.
Okay. Well, this isn't much of a change at all, really.
Yeah, because we already had this for 2 years, so.
Okay, so no buff then.
Well, it's technically a buff because they nerfed him by fixing it, and then they took it away, so it's a buff back to how he was.
All right, sure.
Technically
Technically
speaking. And then the R.
You're just trying to prove your hypothesis.
It is a buff, is it not?
I don't know. I feel like you're reaching a bit. This is super neutral in my opinion. I feel like it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but just factually, it's a buff.
You say the Jin changes did nothing, and you're saying this is a buff.
The Jin okay. And
when Jin was actually just pure damage changes.
Oh wow, 10 damage on a
It's damage.
Wait,
though.
let me see.
Getting any damage?
Let me see
All he's
something.
getting is a VFX gone.
No, let me see something real quick. Jin ability.
You got actual damage.
Nah, we're gonna see this shit now. We're gonna see this shit right now. Because I don't actually know the hard cooldown of it. Let's see. Alright, the W. You wanna know what the cooldown of this shit is, Adrian? This shit is 12-second cooldown.
Okay.
And it's hard to hit as hell.
Okay, well, if you build a cooldown reduction, you could bring it down to like 8 or something.
Well, yeah, but you don't use this to poke. You use this when you have a mark on them and you need to hit them.
Early game, you get that thing locked down with like a Leone, you get a guaranteed W hit. Not only do you get the CC, you got a nice little extra damage too. So
10 damage is not a lot. Like,
are you gonna say no to extra damage?
No, I'm not going to. But you're acting like it matters. It really doesn't.
I'm saying it's a buff. I mean, look.
If they gave it another 10 damage, I'd be like, okay, yes.
So there's never a time when you play Jin, you're just like, damn, that dude just got away. Like that wouldn't happen
The
anymore because
only
you have that extra
time
damage.
that I thought them taking off 5 damage actually mattered, and it was 5, was off the grenade, because I felt that shit. But that was for
Messed
the
up your
grenade, which you,
CS.
like, spam. Like,
Well, all I'm saying, look, I know it's not a big change, but all I'm saying is, how are you saying that's not a buff, and you're saying this is a VFX
it is a buff, but
bug
it's a
fix?
buff that doesn't matter. This one actually matters, because, like, think about it, right?
I don't know.
You actually can, like, see, okay, let's say you have no vision, and then you see the smoke in the bush. You know Shaco's there, and you just instantly back up. Before, he could just get you so easy. There were so many times, and this is actually, like, important, because I felt this as a bot laner. There were so many times level 2 where Shaco came in the lane, ganked my ass, and I had no clue he was there until he, like, uninvised. If the smoke was there before 11:15, I would have known, and it would have been huge.
Hmm. So now you can't do that anymore because the smoke's gone.
Yeah. So he's basically good again for, like, ganking out
Right.
of vision.
So
It's a lot better than 10 damage on the W, which you're not spamming.
yeah, but this feels a bit situational, whereas like the damage thing is always there.
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
a buff that's always there will be better in the long run than something that'll help you every once in a while.
I feel like
You know
this
what I mean?
helps, like, a lot of the time, though.
I don't know. I disagree, but we can agree to disagree and just move
Alright,
on.
fine, fine. So, let's see what they're doing with this R. When Shaco's clone kills a ward, it would no longer override all commands attempt to repeatedly path back to Shaco. Okay. When Shaco's clone does not receive additional commands for 10 seconds, it will no longer path back to Shaco. So what will it do?
It'll just stay where it is, and if it
It'll
goes
just
too
stand
far, it'll
still?
teleport to him. I've seen a lot of like things where Pink Ward intentionally makes his clone walk away from him so it can TP back to him and explode on top of him.
Oh, really?
So he actually times it where he'll make the clone walk out of vision, so they think the clone's gone, and then right as the clone's about to explode, he makes it walk away so that it teleports next to him and explodes on the person.
Wait,
It's
that's
like some high
crazy.
IQ shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, taking advantage of that is very like profitable if you're a Shackle player. Not so much if you're playing like Annie with Tibbers
Uh-huh.
or Ivern, but it is very good with
Wait,
Shackle.
that's actually crazy. I never
Yeah,
thought of
taking
that.
advantage of the teleport.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so they're buffing him again because now it won't auto path to you. It'll, like, stay where it needs to, like, stay, I
Hmm.
guess.
So it's easier to do that.
Wow, that's actually crazy. All right, so Shaco
Yep.
got buffed. Shaco got buffed. Wiener
Yep.
buffs, but he got buffed nonetheless.
Yeah, for the R, I agree, 100%.
Okay, so Sivir. What do I think of Sivir? I think Sivir is, like, kind of Wiener AD. She's not bad. It's just she gets really good the more items you put on her. She's
Hmm.
basically like utility AD that's, like, kind of safe and does, like,
I like that she's easy
okay
to play.
damage. Yeah, she's like the AD you play if you have no clue what the fuck you're doing. It's like the
Exactly.
Malzahar of the AD role.
Yeah, good wave clear too.
Yeah,
If your team doesn't have any wave clear.
it's basically Malzahar. But I think she's good. I think she's always pretty weak though because you can't if you overbuff Sivir, she's literally gonna be like unstoppable. Like
Yep.
she is very dangerous if you overbuff her, but she's usually pretty weak. But that's like kind of bad me saying because she's not like weak at all. Like she's good. She's okay.
Yeah.
She's okay. But what are they doing? W damage ratio increased later. Sivir's a team shredding boomerang mercenary, but even her crit builds have left her feeling incomplete. No, that's not the problem. The problem is she takes too long to really scale up. So we're sharpening up her fur or her blades, whatever. So the damage ratio on the W is going to 90% from
I think
70.
that's pretty big.
That's huge. That's actually
Yeah.
huge.
Because that's where most of the damage comes in team fights. Like Sivir isn't really
That
directly
and the
auto
Q.
you most of the time. Yeah, the Q as well, yeah.
They
But it's like
recently
W is
buffed the
just like
Q
free
too.
damage. Because the W can like bounce from like a mile away. Like you're not even
Yeah.
standing next to the minion, that thing hits you.
Dude, it's so that's actually crazy. You're basically almost getting hit by her autos late game to the whole team
Yep.
without Runans too. Like she doesn't need
Yeah.
Runans, and Runans
Crits
is
are
worse.
strong.
Runans does like 40% damage. This does 90, and it could crit. That's actually
Yep.
crazy. Holy shit, this is really good. This is a really good change. All right, so now, holy shit, there's a lot to read this patch. Holy fuck. Okay, so way back when, I don't know if you all remember, but there was a character introduced to this game called Seraphine, and she's basically better Sona. And a lot of people were upset, me included. I think Seraphine should have been removed from the game, but we're past that now.
They even stole her concept. They made her a music champion too.
Yeah,
Just like I'm better than you in every way.
it's
Like
better
Lore was too.
Sona. So
I
for the
make better
longest,
music than you.
yeah, exactly. She actually makes music.
Yeah, she does K-pop too, man.
Oh
She
my
can't win in
god,
the league environment.
it's so bad. Her only fan is Swain, but
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, it was only a matter of time until they either removed Seraphine, which wasn't gonna happen, or they reworked Sona to actually make her like have a reason to be used aside from the better Sona, aka Seraphine. So let's see what they're doing. Even though I pretty much think I know, but let's see. So new passive. Mana cost reduced and aura mana refunds removed. R now also hits minions and monsters. So, in patch to okay, I'm not reading this bullshit. Let's just read what they're doing. Sona's basic abilities grant her permanent Accelerando stacks. She gains plus 0.5 non-ultimate ability haste per stack up to 60. Once she reaches 60, instead of getting additional stacks, her ultimate ability current cooldown is reduced by 1.5 seconds each time she would gain a stack. So, do you have to hit people to get this? No, right?
I think it's also if you heal people with your
I think it's if
like
you just use it.
if you just like when you use the healing ability and like the little things like come to your allies, like that also counts, I think.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
It's good, yeah.
And her passive now lasts through revives, which I didn't really think it needed to, but I guess that's a buff. Who cares? I mean, alright, cool. So, the Q damage is going down. Oh, no, that's the mana. Never mind. The Q mana is going down. That's really good. Holy shit.
Yep. That's a huge problem for Sona.
Oh, here, now it specifies it. Here we go. No, it grants a stack of Accelerando for each bolt that hits an enemy champion. So it's only on champions. Okay. And they just removed all the mana cost for hitting teammates, but that's fine, because they cost less. So the W, Area of Perseverance aura now grants a stack of Accelerando each time you heal another injured ally, prevent at least some amount of damage from
Oh,
an
so
ally
you can
with
get
a
2
shield.
stacks per person. Because the healing and if you reduce damage with the shield.
Well, it says or. Does that mean...
or. Okay,
yeah.
I thought it said and. Whoops.
You know, it says or. So, you get 1 stack for every ability. Grants an ally a Song Slayer no longer refunds... Wait, do you get it from the E? Or is it only from the Q and W?
I don't see it on the E.
Yeah, okay, so it's only from Q and W. Okay. And then the R no longer reduces their cooldown because she's getting from the passive, and then it hits everything. I actually thought it hit everything already. I didn't know that.
I don't know the point of that. I don't know how that helps. I mean, it'd look cool if you hit like a bunch of minions and the champion at the same time.
I mean, it probably helps in very fringe situations, right? Let's say you're fighting Sona, or let's say there's a fight in bot lane with Sona, right? And your AD's really close to death, and you ult the enemy, but the minions are still attacking him, and the minions kill him. Now the minions will be like charmed or whatever.
Yeah, it's a small thing. It helps.
It's very niche, but it's a buff. Overall, I don't know the math, and I don't want to do it because I'm lazy. But depending on how much cooldown this actually gives Sona's abilities, this might be like really good. It all depends on how good the passive is.
That's 30. Like at full stacks, that's 30 ability haste.
But ability haste works kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it like scales in some sort of way.
Yeah, so she gets 60 on her Q, W, and E. And I don't know how it interacts with like cooldown you get anyway, so...
I think it's 30 ability haste because it's 0.5 per stack and you get 60 max.
Yeah, so you get 30...
If it was 60 ability haste, that'd be insane. Because then you get like cosmic whatever and like a bunch of like cooldown boots and you'd be kind of nuts.
Yeah, I mean supports already get cooldown at the ass anyway. At least casters do, but...
It's like this having a free 30, that might be... I don't know.
We need to see.
Have to see the math.
We need to test this out, but this looks like it could be good. She could be the spamming like Sona, but... I still think no matter what, Seraphine is just better because she just has more utility than Sona.
Yeah, her late game is very good too. Like, I don't know, her support just becomes way stronger late.
It's actually insane. Seraphine's weakest point is level 1 and it just gets better. Like, it's so stupid. But anyway, yeah, so we'll take a rain check on Sona. Tom Kench. This guy is crazy. This guy's actually fucking crazy.
We all thought he was trash.
Yeah, no, he was.
Boy, were we wrong.
He was trash, and then they
Wait, did
buffed
they fix
him.
him?
Yeah, they
hotfixed
hotfixed him.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
Or
Okay,
actually,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say they hotfixed him. I don't know. I know they buffed him though. They released
I thought it was
him.
like one of those scenarios where it's like he got updated, no one knew how to use him, then people figured it out, and he went insane.
Maybe that is what happened, but what also happened is he was released. People sucked dick at him. People complained, and they buffed him. So
what did we learn here? Complain about your champion.
I guess just wait, be patient, which will never happen. But let's see. He needs to get nerfed. It's actually so crazy what it could do. I forgot who I was playing. I was playing someone in the top lane, right? And I got first blood, and then I killed him. It was Mord. I was playing Mordekaiser. This guy ate my fucking ass. I came to lane with a kill. I killed him again, and then after that, he kept trading kills with me, and then he just started straight killing me, and I couldn't fight him until late game. It was actually so bad.
Yeah, his shielding's so crazy because you basically have to kill him twice.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. So what are they doing? Passive base damage decreased early. Okay. Q base heal decreased. I didn't even know he healed. Jesus Christ.
I was about to say the same thing, yeah.
Tahm Kench's early game power has been especially strong. I feel like they just need to nerf the shield.
Yep, I
agree. Need to nerf how much shielding he gets from gray health. Make it like 20 or 10% less, or 15.
Or make it so that he can't heal from gray health either. Like he can only use it as a shield.
That would be a huge nerf, though. His laning would be non-existent.
I hate Tahm.
Oh yeah, but come on, man. There's some Tahm mains out there. So
the water people get gray health now. Like, you got Tahm and you have Pike. They're gonna give it to Nami soon.
Oh shit!
Nami has gray health now.
Wow. So his passive is going down by 4 damage. That doesn't really matter in my opinion.
It makes it harder to CS.
Barely, barely. Come on. And then
for like the first few days since this patch comes out, Tahm mains are gonna be like really awkward CSing because they have no idea what happens.
Yeah,
it's like, wait, what? That didn't kill?
A transition period.
Yeah.
And then the Q tongue lash. The heal is going down by 5. I didn't even know this thing healed. And the heal is wiener. This doesn't matter. Tahm Kench is still strong. He's still really good. Vlad. I actually... Okay, so this is the weird part, right? When you see a Vlad, it's either the guy fucking mains it and is gonna go crazy, or he sucks. It's one of the two.
I agree completely.
But I tried playing Vlad so many times, and I honestly have no clue how they do it. I don't know how to play this guy.
I was about to say, when I play against Vlad, I'm scared because I don't know when he's gonna flash, dive, and ult me and kill me somehow without taking any tower damage. I'm full HP. I was like, when is this guy gonna flash on me and just murder me for some random reason? Because I stepped forward too much.
You upset him.
I don't understand how he does it. He just goes in and I don't think I'm in danger, and he just flash ults, and I somehow made a mistake or something.
Yeah, I
somehow underestimated his damage.
His fucking no HP. Kills damage.
And his phase rush, man, he's coming at you.
Oh my god, it's crazy. He wants more utility than damage. He wants to just stay on you and he'll kill you. That's one of the few champions aside from Aesol that I've seen that with. He'd rather have move speed than hard damage. But or a dash with a proto belt. But what are they doing? I feel like I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna buff him or nerf him. I honestly don't know. I think he's weak because I suck at him. But when I see him, I think he's strong. So who the fuck knows? Let's see. Passive AP to bonus health conversion increased. Bonus health to AP so they're buffing his passive. His passive is so confusing to initial people. And initially.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what the fuck? But
the numbers are confusing.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. It's a pretty good passive. It literally gives you I was about to say it literally just gives you free shit. Mm-hmm. And it's getting
it's just
better
the stuff
too.
He needs.
Yeah.
AP and HP. That's exactly what you want on Vlad.
Yep. So now it's just better conversion ratios. 140 to 160 doesn't seem like a lot, but it's with bonus health, so that's pretty good. Bonus health to AP 3.3 from 2.5. I mean, it's better. It's just straight buff. I don't think it's anything crazy though.
Stuff anyways.
Yeah, I think it's
Vlad's
just good.
Gonna be tankier.
Yeah, and more damage.
Yep.
Okay,
so just good buff.
There's that. Okay, Ching, one of the best junglers in the game currently. I used to think Xin Zhao was really bad later, but then I saw this Xin who almost carried a game, like even into the late game. I was like, holy shit.
I feel like his stats are just so crazy. Like he 1v1s like no other.
Yeah.
Like I don't think any jungler can step up to this man.
I
Like
think
if you're going for Scuttler.
I think maybe the only few people who could. Yeah, but they're not junglers. Like they're not even junglers, so they can't do it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
maybe Volibear. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's not really a jungle, but I could see him doing it.
I
Tryndamere,
see him in LCS a lot.
him versus Lee Sin. Who do you think wins?
I think Zen wins actually.
I think so
Unless
too.
Lee Sin outplays or something.
Damn. How the fuck do you outplay like auto attacks?
I have no. I mean, maybe you dodge his W. His W is kind of important to him.
Oh yeah, I
think.
forgot about that. Yeah.
It's like a very tiny, slim thing. But if he's point blank on top of you, that thing hits 100% of the
It
time.
hits twice.
It hits twice too, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so this guy's for sure getting nerfed. What are they doing? Base attack damage decreased by 3.
Yep, huge.
Huge?
No, he's still gonna stomp on you.
Okay, cool. I thought so too.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think the last... Is it the last? Yes, the last champion. Okay, Ziggs. So, for those of you who live under a rock, Ziggs AD is back. And it's pretty decent because you do tons of damage, you're safe, you scale, you have an escape, you have CC.
Free plates.
You could like demolish towers like nothing. And he's really fucking good. He's so good, in fact, you get TP, not even heal on him. And again, they've said this in the past on record, Riot likes diversity. They like Ziggs in the bot lane, but if he's too good, he's getting nerfed, and then you're never going to play him bot lane again. So...
he is kind of too good, in my opinion. He is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I would agree. But it's hard to get a middle ground with him. Like, I don't know. But anyway, base mana increased. Okay. E-base damage per mine decreased early and increased later. That's good. Slow decreased early. What? Our 11.14 nerf to bot lane Ziggs seemed to fizzle out, so we're giving back his mana and dialing back his second max ability instead. This should curb his power more in the bot lane. Well, what? How?
They gave him more mana.
They gave him more mana and better scaling.
Is it?
Well, not better. Better base later.
Oh yeah.
But the slow is less. But the slow didn't really matter. I mean, it was good, but you used it more for like area of denial.
Yeah.
So I don't see how this solves the bot lane problem. This is literally a straight buff. Besides early, but again, the E doesn't matter that much early, and it's by what? 10 damage?
Yeah,
10 damage,
nice.
then 5 at level 2.
60 extra mana.
This is stupid. They buff Ziggs. They literally just buffed Ziggs. Great. Okay, items. Holy shit. Okay, so they're nerfing Dark Seal. I think it kind of deserves to be nerfed.
Damn, I was building that shit all the time on Talia.
Yeah, I think it's too safe because once you get going with this shit,
yeah.
it's like it's too easy.
It's a good starting item too. Like you get more healing from potions and stuff like that. You can buy a refillable potion if you buy Dark Seal because it's cheaper than Doran's Ring.
I don't know if they actually like change this or if I'm just bugging, but I remember I think once upon a time this didn't used to give health, and then I built it recently. And I was like, wait, it does. So the only reason you would get Doran's is literally if you want to get more mana, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's
It's almost better in every way.
Yeah. Doran's only gives you more mana, and that's it, I think. It's so stupid. Redemption. Redemption is being overshadowed by the other enchanter items and has struggled to find... I feel like the only reason Redemption's bad is because it takes so long to heal.
It used to be really good when it first came out. Everyone's building that shit.
Yeah, because it was one of the few support items that existed in the fucking game. Now look how many we have.
You can use it when you're dead too. I feel like not a lot of people take advantage of that.
Yeah, that I actually keep forgetting about that.
That's an interesting mechanic. Yeah.
So let's see. I feel like ever since they introduced like other items like Staff of Flowing Water and everything else, it's like why the fuck would you like get this? Like
I'd like to see more redemption though. I like it as an item.
It's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but let's see. They're increasing the heal by 20 early and then 40 later. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
And the cooldown's getting lowered so you can spam it more. That's really good actually. The cooldown got a huge like slash to it.
That's big.
It's pretty nice. I don't know if it's going to be used more though. I feel like the problem with redemption is just like, again, it's overshadowed, which maybe the healing might make up for it now since it's greater, but it's an active. And League is generally, at this point, straying away from actives. So I personally hate active items. If you notice, I almost never build Zanya's ever.
I like to limit
Oh shit.
myself to my active items, like more than 2, and you get kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Like 2 is pushing it for me.
even 1 is pushing it for me. I hate
Like I'll never
actives.
build like when I'm building an AP, I'll never build Everfrost and Zonu. I mean, I will sometimes, but it's like it's hard to keep track of things.
We don't want to think.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got Bandle City Clash. Cool. Nah, we don't play Clash anymore, so who cares? We have third Q. Oh yeah, did you see the fucking the Q dodge shit they did?
No.
So now if you Q dodge like more than once, you actually get like massively like shafted.
Good. I hate when people do that, like in high elo. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not in high elo, but it's like I watch streamers. They're just like
they
dodging for
dodge
no
for
reason.
anything. Like, oh,
Yeah,
this
like if you're
guy
in
like picked something
challenger,
I don't like, I'm leaving.
yeah, it takes like an hour to get a game because everyone just dodges at the last second.
Yeah, because they don't want to lose their fucking LP when
It's
they're that high.
annoying. It's annoying though because it's like these people are taking advantage of the third-party website saying, "Oh, this person's lost a few games or whatever," and they just leave.
Yeah.
Like they're playing the system. So
Yeah.
yeah, they should get shafted for it because that's not how this game works. Like you can't just pick and choose your teams.
Well,
Like you're not
now
gonna
you
say I have
can.
LeBron on my team and KD, and you guys have like a bunch of random people. Like you can't just
You
keep
can't do
spamming until
that
you get like the
shit.
dream team. Because of course you're gonna win, right? And
Yeah,
then it's
you're
like the
gonna
poor
know
people on the other side.
beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. The poor people on the other side, they don't third-party things, aren't looking at their teammates and realize that they got like paired with like some loser that like plays like I don't know Kindred top or something. He mains Kindred top
Some
and somehow
loser.
like yeah, like he plays one champion in an awkward role and
You know what I
loses
feel
most
like
of the
though?
time. Yeah.
I feel there's like 2 issues to this problem, right? The 2 issues
Mm-hmm.
to this problem are number 1, the fact that like I guess there's not enough people, or like I don't know if it's not enough people because that can't be the case, right? It's either it's not enough people or the way the matchmaking works, it doesn't pair you up with like the right people of your skill level.
Yeah,
Because
that's. Mm-hmm.
how many times like have you seen a streamer say like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm master or challenger and I'm getting paired with diamond players." Like why the fuck is that happening?
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
crazy that that even happens. Like every game, I remember when Cutie used to play it, and I still think it's an issue. Where like every game, Cutie would be like, "All right, who's the diamond player on my team?"
Mm-hmm. It's the whole winners queue thing, winners and losers queue. Like you just got queued up with worse players, like just
Yeah,
straight up.
like it's
Like the
crazy.
balancing of the teams, like you got like a full challenger team on one side, and then you got like 3 diamonds and maybe a masters, and then
Yeah,
yourself.
like what the fuck, bruh?
Like they
So
couldn't spread them out. Like what's going
yeah,
on?
exactly. So I think it's something number 1 wrong with the matchmaking, and number 2, which is kind of the point where I disagree with you on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're that high elo, now if let's just say the first problem was fixed, because it's because of the first problem, the second problem happens.
Okay.
The first problem is the matchmaking sucks and it pairs you with people you shouldn't be paired with. The second
Mm-hmm.
problem is everyone at high elo does that shit. I feel like if everyone does it, then like it should just be allowed because everyone's doing it anyway, right?
Uh, yeah, but I think them making it more of a penalty makes it so that less people will do it, and therefore it'll be like more. Because like, let's think about it. If we let everyone dodge, then like that's a pretty bad game that we're making right now. Because that means everyone's gonna dodge if like the smallest thing is like you'll never get a game basically.
Yeah,
Because
it'll
if
take a
someone
while.
thinks if they think that they can't win with their current team, they're gonna dodge, and
But what if
that
you
counts for
fix the first problem though? What if you fix the
huh?
first problem of the matchmaking sucks?
The
What if the
matchmaking.
matchmaking gets good?
I think people will still dodge.
You think so?
They'll be nitpicky. Like if you give them absolute freedom to do this, they're not going to choose until they get the perfect team, the
Hmm.
team that they think will be really good.
You know what I
Also, I think
think?
another thing that's an issue to add to like what you were saying is that I think third party clients are kind of becoming
Too
an
prevalent?
issue. Yeah, because a lot of people have them now, and
Yeah.
people are very heavily reliant on what those things tell them.
Oh
So
yeah.
if they tell them something very specific, like they're seeing percentages, whatever, like someone will just instantly
It'll
get like a
dictate the rest of the game for them.
yeah, they'll jump to conclusions exactly on
It'll
like
tilt
who
them.
like yeah, let's say like yeah, it'll tilt them and like if you're a jungler, like you're not gonna care about like certain people. Like, I don't know. There's just like a lot of things about third party that's like
It
I
ruins the
understand.
experience.
Yeah, it just kind of ruins the experience because you're just adding a whole lot of math and stuff to it. And I guess it does help win games, but like I don't like it that much.
I'll be honest, it's very accurate. Like for
It is
instance,
pretty
when we go
accurate.
into games, oh, this guy locked in Wukong. Oh, he's a Wukong lover. but he averages feeding. Oh, guess what he just did my game? He fed. Wow. I expected it, and it came true.
Yeah.
But
It's an interesting thing. I'm thinking I should get one actually, because when I jungle, like you hate to see when like you pour resources to a laner and the laner
and
does nothing
they
to it.
suck ass, yeah.
And they lose their lead, they start dying, and just like, wait, I went here like 3 times. You were like 2-0, and now you're losing lane. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
Like,
actually
you should be at least like like getting some plates or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say, information is power. So
Yeah. So.
And I think it's become such a like big thing. Like you said, even like us in lower elos are using it.
Yeah.
But like in high elo, I feel like it's used by everyone. Like if you're in high elo, 99% of the time you're using something like that.
It's the worst feeling when like you're in queue or like you're in a champ select and someone just outs like
Yeah,
they
it's
just
so
like blow up your
bad.
spot.
Dude.
You're like, bro, did you really just play this champion like 10 times? Are you like
Yeah.
really in a losing streak?
Yeah,
Like,
did you
dude,
just
like,
lose your
leave me alone, man.
past 5 games? Like, should
Like,
you
he's
really
just
be
tilting
playing?
the entire team by blowing up everyone's
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. Because then all the
I feel
rest
like
of them think you're bad too.
Yeah, I think people really underestimate the power of like you being able to tilt your own
Tilt,
team by
yeah.
talking.
Holy shit,
Like
it's
just
so
making
bad.
people type, like making people inclined to type like rude things back into like just typing in general, like that takes away your focus from the game. So if everyone's typing and no one's playing, like it detaches you from the game.
Ironically enough, well, I mean, you know, they always say there is the option of turning off chat. And ironically
no
enough,
one does that.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate the argument they say. The argument is like, oh, but I need to like see what the teammates are saying. Like, no, you don't. Most of the time, what are the teammates saying? They're calling each other like F words and everything. Like,
yeah, there is no constructive criticism.
In League of Legends, there is not. Like,
yeah.
I can confidently say at this point, the only reason I actually keep chat on is because I want to see people getting flamed. A part of me enjoying this game now is watching the people eat each other alive.
Yep.
Like, it's so funny.
Agree.
Holy shit, it's so good.
I think it's another reason that like game snowballs, because like you start winning the game early game, and that person on the enemy team just types GG and like 5 minutes in the game, and the whole team's tilted now because like, did this guy really just type GG in 5 minutes? Like the top laner's like having a good time, like he's probably winning lane and stuff like that. It's like my bot lane's literally typing GG.
It's always the bot lane.
So tilted. It's always bot lane. Yeah. Think about bot lane, it's like if top lane gets stomped, that's one person dying. If bot lane gets stomped, that's 2 people dying and dragon control.
So and they're gonna keep feeding every other lane because every other lane goes down.
Exactly. Everyone's like, oh shit, bot lane's feeding?
Let's go get a piece of the pie.
Yeah. I love the way Hunt describes it, because like Hunt, whenever there's like a Yuumi support, it's like you kill the ADC. Like let's say Yuumi support's getting stomped, like you kill the ADC.
It's a free snack.
Like, let's get the loot crate or whatever.
Oh my
killing
god.
The ADC. That's basically what Yuumi is. Let me get this loot crate real quick.
Oh my god, dude! Yuumi lanes are so bad if the players don't know like how to play around it and stuff. It's so bad. But anyway, oh my god! So let's see what they actually did. We actually didn't even read what the fuck they were doing. A third penalty tier for Q dodging has been added. Players that dodge 3 times in a 1-day period will experience a 12-hour MOBA Q lockout and 10 LP loss. Jesus Christ. So if you dodge 3 times, you basically can't play the game for half a day and you lose LP. Wow.
Good. Screw those guys.
Okay. Friends leaderboards. You always suspected you were better than your friends, but now you can find out for sure. We've added a new social leaderboard inside Ranked Summoner's Rift lobby. Wait, what?
This instantly made me want to play Ranked when I saw it.
Wait, what does this mean? I don't understand. What is this?
Click on play. Click on play right now.
Okay.
Click on Ranked Solo Duo. Confirm. Click on that thing next to change mode.
Wait, what?
It's the leaderboards of all your friends.
Oh shit! This is actually great.
This is like one of the most underrated changes ever. It was so cool. I saw myself, I was like, I gotta rise.
Yeah, this is actually insane. What the fuck?
I love this.
Wait, so where am I? I'm 18. Who's above me? Wait, is this only? Oh no, this is solo duo. This is solo duo. Wait.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh fuck. God damn it! Wait. Hold on. Hey, easy.
Come on, man. You know flex doesn't matter. Stop.
Easy. Come on.
No.
Yo, I play solo duo with you, bro. Come on.
No cloud if it's flex.
Yo, man, you demote me.
Look, Elijah's gold 1 in solo duo, so he gets the cloud now.
What the fuck? I'm gold 1 too.
Yeah, but not in flex. Come on.
Yo, come on, man. That doesn't count. That's ass.
No one plays seriously on flex.
That's ass. Anyway. Let's finish this stupid shit off. Okay, so that's actually cool. I like that a lot. That's actually so cool.
That's one of my favorite changes for some reason.
Wow. Yeah, because it makes it competitive again.
Yeah.
Like before, imagine what you'd have to do. You'd have to go fucking profile, ranked, and then you'd see like all these other people who you didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't know your friend's rank unless they tell you or you look on their profile.
Yep.
But
and
now,
you have to go to each individual.
Yeah, dude. Now though, oh mama, it's fucking
Nice and
great.
organized.
Yeah, that's actually one of the greatest changes they could have done. Holy shit. Okay, bug fixes, no one cares. Yep. Finally, the skins. I have no clue when the Coven event actually comes out. I looked it up. I didn't find any information. I'm hoping it's like tomorrow or the day after so I could start playing League again. But the skins themselves, I think all these skins are really fucking good. Like,
yeah.
Coven Ash, kind of weak. Coven Ari, pretty good. Cass, I didn't really look at it too much, but I think it's alright. Warwick is really fucking good.
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate that every time they release a batch of skins, like half or like 75% of the skins have to be reserved to the hot champions. You know what I mean?
Do you
like
mean?
Akali, Kaisa, Ari for sure. Yeah, they just
Lux.
Let's just get some sellers in here. Like they can't actually make like a skin set that's specifically for champions that don't have skins. Like there's always like half of them are like for champions that already have a shit ton of skins, but they're just trying to sell.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I fucking know.
It doesn't even matter what the theme is. Like even if it fits with another champion, they're just like we gotta
get Ari in here.
Like Ari, yeah, you gotta get Ari in here. Gotta get Evelyn here. Cassio, sure, why not? I mean,
Lux.
She hasn't had a skin in a while, so that's okay.
Yeah, Lux. Let's get another Lux skin, bro. Oh my god, so bad.
Remember when Lux got two like legendaries
at the same time?
Right,
yeah. Oh my god, it was so bad.
Dude, Lux's skin line is like insane. How many skins? Like she's involved in everything.
I know, but anyway, Old God Malphite, really good skin. And then Coven Evelyn, the legendary. This skin is actually beautiful. I actually didn't think it was that good at first, but after seeing more of it, it's super fucking good. It's actually really good. It's a shame I hate Evelyn. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, when you play her, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play her, but yo, if I had this skin, I'd probably try her out a little bit, even though I hate her gameplay, but super good. Okay, so in total, and we have some chromas now, too.
Wait. Let me see the Coven Lysandra again. They're adding a chroma.
It's like green.
I have all of her chromas.
Oh really? Wow.
I got like the batch or whatever. Like what is it? The bundle.
Ew.
But I have Dark Star now, and I think it looks way better, so I haven't used it.
Yeah. But yeah, she's like green now. But anyway.
Cool.
Overall, pretty meaty patch. One of the meatiest patches we've had in a long time. So let me just go through it again. So Redemption, Dexiel. Ziggs basically got lied to. We got lied to about Ziggs and Jav, Vlad. Was there anything that I didn't agree with in here? Not really.
Okay.
Well, unless they change one specific thing, then it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a buff at the end of the day, but it doesn't matter. So I guess, yeah. Lulu, Lee, Jin. I mean, overall, honestly, this was a pretty good patch. I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 Marc merrills out of 10, honestly.
Yeah.
What do
you give it a 7. I'm not gonna go as high because I feel like they should have went harder on Tom.
Really?
Yeah, they
think they should have kicked his ass.
Yeah, a little more. Come on, man. Like that's his C, like his new ulti thing. I mean, it's not his ulti anymore. It's like his his W or something like that. The teleport. It's an escape tool and it's like an engage tool. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean. I feel like his ult doesn't matter, honestly, anymore. I feel like the rest of his kit is just too good.
Yeah, it's really good. And he's just so tanky.
Like, the whole game, Tom doesn't need to use his ult. Unless he uses it on, like, a teammate, maybe.
Serpent's Fang is a must against this guy, I think.
What does that do?
Shield breaking.
Oh, yeah. What? I never even thought of that. Holy shit. I don't play Assassins, but, like, I never thought of that. It's very good at what it does.
It's also a cheap item, too. I think it's, like, 2.2k.
Yeah, they nerfed it because no one was buying it. Well, they buffed it technically. They buffed the cost. But yeah, so 8 out of 10 for me, 7 out of 10 for you. Any closing thoughts or statements before we shove off?
For some Talia changes / skins, so we're looking forward to the next one. Always be optimistic.
Well, we already know the next skin's coming, so.
What was the next one? The next ones were
the Divine Shitheads and the Crime City.
Well, maybe like a change to or something. AoE's coming back soon. Look, I can
you think so?
Maybe.
How happy would you be if they actually brought that back?
I'd be very happy. I'd start climbing again.
Damn.
Instead of playing stupid champions that I don't know how to play like Kindred. And losing.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all.